All right, you picked the rational version. Good choice. You want the framework first, and I respect that. I'm Susan, and let me start with the most important data point. You're not broken. Which, when you think about it, is a fascinating statement to lead with, because it implies most people walking around thinking they are broken. And that's actually the point. So let's get into it. Here's my background: 25 years in psychiatric nursing, thousands of patients, emergency rooms, crisis units, the full data set. And here's what I found: the same architecture over and over, different presenting symptoms, different life stories, different demographics, but underneath, the same pattern. People systematically trained to distrust their own cognition, to override their own logic. They believed they were the malfunction. And nobody was identifying the common variable: coercive control. Not rare, not edge cases, everywhere. And here's where it gets fun. 25 years of pattern recognition, helping everyone else see the matrix. And I was in the matrix, couldn't see my own data. Classic. Until I did. Once I had the right framework, once the model actually fit the data, everything reorganized. Not just my situation, the entire field. And that's when it became clear. This isn't a clinical issue. This is a systems issue, and systems can be understood, mapped. Once you understand them, you can work with them differently. So let me be precise about what this is. Not therapy, not diagnosis, but education. Here's the framework. 1. Know yourself, your type, your cognitive architecture, how your brain actually processes. Not broken, optimized for specific functions. 2. Understand the targeting, how coercive control exploits your specific type's vulnerabilities. It's not random, it's strategic. 3. Clear the mirror. All that cognitive fog, the beliefs that got installed without your permission? Well, we're debugging that. Legacy code. Time for a clean install. 4. Find your people. Because here's the intriguing thing. The people you thought were opposition, they're just different cognitive styles, different processing platforms. They're not enemies. Different hardware running on the same fundamental OS. You have more power than you realize. That's not motivational fluff. That's a logical conclusion once you understand the architecture. So here's the roadmap. 6 phases. Recognition, mapping your type. Foundations, human cognitive architecture. Mechanics, your 4 sides of the mind. Targeting, how systems exploit type. Integration, clearing the fog. Application, your role in what's next. Now, there's a larger pattern here too. 2 fundamental orientations. I call them heart and soul, the experiencers, the pattern seekers, the why holders. Then I call the others mind and body, the builders, the implementers, the how makers. Both necessary, neither complete alone. You're one of them. We'll identify which. Next episode, we get into foundations. Why temperaments? Why differences? Why 16 types? How they actually work? And why this isn't just a personality quiz full of nonsense. Fair warning, this might reorganize some furniture in your head. You might get annoyed at me for pointing out patterns you'd rather not see. But you're still here, so let's see how deep this goes.